I'm walking on King George in Tel Aviv, walking towards Gan Meir, the park, Meir Park. And this is all new tile. I'm always amazed. It's like brick tile, how fast they tile, and they do everything in sand here. And I guess they use a plum, not the fruit, but the level, the thing that makes it level. But it's really cool because all this construction everywhere, and then like suddenly one day an area that you're going down the street and it's all broken up, the next day it's all fixed. There's so much construction going on in Tel Aviv, in Jerusalem. I can speak to those two places the most because that's where I hang out the most. I saw a lot in Eilat as well. I love this park because there's a lot of shaded area and cafe, grassy area. This is the dog park, all the dog friends. There's a whippet, maybe a greyhound, a whippet. And there's this lily pad pond. There's my Brompton. My Brompton is at Brompton Junction, Tel Aviv right now because my rear rim is dished, meaning there's like a dent, not from dropping or anything, just over time it gets worn, and I've put in many thousands of miles on that bike. I've ridden it from the border of California and Oregon, California's most north county, from Del Norte County all the way down to Imperial Beach and across the border into Mexico. I've done that twice, including a stretch from Mount Shasta, up to Ashland, and then across Oregon, over Grants Pass, and then you come out this tunnel and you're in California. And then I bicycled back from the San Diego area all the way through the desert, across California desert, and then the Arizona desert, like Yuma, Gila Bend, and into Tucson. Done that twice. I've bicycled parts from LA to New York with some train trips in between, but mostly the whole way from Chicago to New York City. Also 3 Hawaiian islands, the Big Island, Kauai, as long as you can go, because there's a part where you get to the Napali, or whatever it's called, Napali coast, and you can't bicycle, you have to hike. And then I went around Maui and Kauai and Oahu. Also Japan, from Narita down to Nara, through Hakone, Miyake, the Ise Hanto, Ise Peninsula, and my Key West. I bicycled the entire coastline of Florida, both Gulf Coast and the East Atlantic coast, from Key West all the way up to Jacksonville Beach, and then across through Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas, up to somewhere north of the Waylon Jennings Park. I can't remember where exactly. And then I was rescued by a really nice camper couple in a mobile home. I mean, rescued, it was just super hot, like 110 degrees, 111 degrees every day. And I thankfully, willingly, gratefully took a ride over to Santa Fe But then I bicycled in northern New Mexico. So, I mean, basically, all to say, this bicycle in the 8.5 years I've had my Brompton named Bosque, it has seen a lot of roads, a lot of off roads, places where I wouldn't normally have thought Brompton can go, bike packing, camping all the way. And it's done a lot of trips, so having one replacement of a rim in those 8 years with all the trips that I've done and rugged roads, it's pretty good. So today, Brompton Junction is putting in a new rim, so that means new spokes laced to the hub, and then what else I'm getting? Two new tires and brake pads for my rear. I hardly get any flats here. I've had 2 in a year and a half in Israel, whereas like in Arizona, New Mexico, Southwest, with all the cactus and the mesquite trees and ocotillo and the goat heads, that does not mean a head of a goat. It's like it's a thorny round thing with like thorns on every part of this kind of like a pod, and they just like get in your tires. But here, there are hardly any thorns. There's some glass occasionally, and that's what I had a flat from about 3 weeks ago in the area that was bombed by Iran in Tel Aviv. So some beauty.